Alrighty, picked up some sand. Hopefully I can do a little bit of sandblasting this weekend, but we'll see where we get. I have to try to get the... If you can actually see this little wagon over this thing. I gotta get that thing running, so I gotta go through it because I want to basically, it's a gas powered air compressor. I want to use it for doing my sandblasting. If things work out right, I would like to blast all the fenders and from the body line here down, along with the box and stuff. But I do have to do some welding in here. You can see the edge over there I got to do and finish up the floor. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully drag the other compressor in later. For now, I think what I'm going to do is try to fix some of this up. You can see this door is just bowed like crazy. So I'm going to grind this off, and I'm actually going to try to do some torch shrinking. I don't have a shrinking disc, so I'll have to old school it with the torch and some water. I can't really get in behind to hammer it out, so I'm going to just try the torch and cooling method and see if I can get rid of that. Top of that, I'm going to try to burn up all these holes that I should have done a long time ago. I got these ones here, and I got the ones up on top. So So you can clearly see the door is getting better. On the inside it's still hamburgered and murdered, and it's sticking out quite far now. But that huge dent is gone. It's just super high here. The door feels good coming over here. There's a small crease I gotta work on right there. But at the bottom of the door, even though it's not great, it's good. It's just there's way too much metal in this area now. It's been stretched like crazy. I'm guessing it got hit and this thing kinked and did a whole bunch of weird stuff. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go get the torch. I might try my stud puller though. I can use a torch. I can get more heat in there. I might actually be able to get at some of it from behind, that I can actually hammer and dolly some of that in to get it to shrink even faster. So the idea there is you actually heat the spot, and then while it's still glowing, you put a dolly in behind and take a hammer and you can kind of push the steel into the hot spot. Sounds weird, but it works pretty good. The other way is you can just heat it and then cool it. That works as well. because I don't know, it's screwing with the seal, doing weird stuff, but it does make it, it does shrink. I just think when you use the hammer and kind of push metal into the red spot, she's going to shrink pretty quick. Anyways, I'll bring the torch over and give it a shot. I don't have a smaller torch head for it, but oh, maybe I do. Whatever. We'll figure something out. We'll give it a try. Well, this old girl's pretty much packing her in. Still works, but it's killing the battery in a hurry, which is telling me, like, I could put a fresh battery on it, it don't last long, kind of powder, has that little bit of stank that the brushes are kind of going kaput. So I told myself, though, if this thing ever gave wind, boy, I got like many years out of this thing, and I use it like daily. So picked up a new one. I felt it wasn't bad. This thing's not totally hammered. I could buy brushes, but I priced it out and it was only like a couple bucks more, and I just buy a whole grinder. So for me anyways, I don't have a source for these things cheap. So it comes as a whole, like a brush head. So by the time I do shipping, it was, yeah, like another 30 bucks or $40. I buy a whole new grinder. So that gives me parts. In case I do drop it and I wreck something, I got all the bits still. So that's a win. But like I say, I use this thing daily, and she's lasted me quite a few years here. So all in all, I am super happy with it. But I guess we'll retire that one for now. On to the new stuff. Well, I'm happy with that. It still looks like crap, but it's relatively straight. It'll need a little more schmooze than I want, but I didn't feel like cutting all this out and redoing it all. So I tacked this, because this is kind of banged in. I knocked it out a bunch, but it is what it is. So I just tacked the skin to the edge, because this should come out another 1/4 inch, but this lip is kind of hamburgered, and there's just a whole lot of not so good things going there. So yeah, it's not bad. It's better than it was. The principle with shrinking, I guess you can just torch and cool. I don't think it works as good as if you can hit, like you put a dolly on the back and you hit the front side. Seems to cause it to shrink way faster. I've never tried a shrinking disc. I kind of want to try one for the heck of it. But yeah, this works. This is the way I was always taught. Well, in school anyways, way back, we would heat it and you'd hammer dolly it and then you'd cool it. So, I mean, it clearly worked. It's a lot better than it was. It's not perfect. You could sit and spend infinite amount of time and get this almost perfect, but I'm not worried if there's going to be a little bit of Bondo on here. There's going to be some everywhere, so no big deal. I think that's about where we're going to get tonight. I think tomorrow's plan is going to be getting these doors, these holes welded up in the doors. This door looks bad, but it's not actually that bad. I might shrink a little bit in here. We'll kind of see how it goes. I know the other side's fine. It's just this side's just been, like, both doors have been backed into things, so it's kind of cruddy. Yeah, I think that's about all I'm going to do tonight. Didn't do much. Did a little bit. Didn't get a lot done, but I got a little bit done. A little bit at a time gets her done, right? This front fender's not too bad. There's a crack right here. But I have a bunch of round rods, so I'm just going to kind of force things in place. I'm going to pile drive a rod behind, zap it in, just to give that crack some extra strength. There's one on the other side too, along with a dent in the fender. So I'm just going to use the power hammer probably to get that out on this side. Because this one, it's been a little smooshed here with the same kind of a tear. So we'll deal with that. And then I guess I got to bring in that unit there so I can get the sandblaster going. I can sandblast with this compressor, but it runs like non-stop and I just feel bad for the compressor in the corner there. So I'm going to try a gas-powered unit because it'll just hold 90 psi like all day long. So then I can run that with a pot blaster. And then, like I say, my goal is just to blast from about here down. Well, where it needs it. This stuff will probably sand out fine. So here, back, this door is just kind of cruddy. I don't think I'd rather strip it to bare steel to start with. So do that, do the bed sides completely, grind it down, schmooze it. These will probably sand out okay, but whatever. I'll see how it goes. If they blast really nice, then maybe I'll just blast them all. Because the fenders have a lot of this where it needs to be fanned out. I sanded the other fender, but there's a whole lot of little weird pits and things. So it might be better just to blast it down to bare steel, give it a quick prime, and then boom. Is what it is. At that point, it'll be nice. It'll be nice. Anywho, till tomorrow. So I was using the grinder with the wire brush on it. I was getting all the glue off. The glue's not fun to weld through, so we got that done. These are going to go to the bottom of the pipes, so I have to weld that onto there because it's going 5 to 4. The 4 is going to be stabbed through the splash aprons I got over there. What I have to do now is from my exhaust out, I got 4" on there, so I'm going to build a Y, like a splitter, I guess. I don't know what you call it, the proper term, but going to make one of these that does that, so I can go to each stack. And I mean, you can buy them, but they're kind of spendy, so either way, anyways, I'm going to glue those together. I have another piece here. I did buy one piece. I'm going to use it just to do the drop down under the frame, I guess, to which I can connect the chunks of flex pipe to. I know the one side I'm going to have to extend a bit, so I'm going to leave this one as it is so I can still stab on a straight bit that I need to get my distance. But yeah, pretty much everything that was chrome on here is just going to go like a flat black. Kind of the plan. Anyways, I'm going to start making this thing. kind of seen me go through that. I got my adapters, they're all together, all the studs are pushed in. That one front hub, what we did, this is not this one. This one, you can see we countersunk as opposed to the rear ones. So we are golden there, clears all the brakes now. So now I'm just in the process of putting the wheels on. Now that I pushed the studs through, I realize I don't have a long enough socket to do these, so I'm gonna have to come up with something or pick up a socket. But for now, at least I can snug them up so I can tool the truck around a bit. But, well, I shouldn't say tool around, but just get my wheels on it anyways. And yeah, get back to my stacks. Kind of got distracted because the buddy dropped those off, so we got them all together. I did start mounting my stacks, so oh, of course one fell down. Boo. Anyways, I will show that later when I get a little closer to that. So I figured a way around my lug nut problem. I basically cut the end off of this socket. This is a 1 5/16, the side of those the semi lug nuts there, and then I just sleeved in a piece of this. Just I think it's just pipe, gas pipe or something like that, and then buzz the ends on. So now I have a custom deep socket that I can fit on there. At least now I could change tires on the side of the road, right? Didn't get crazy amounts done today. I kind of got my stacks mocked up, judging by the vice grips. We've got them there. I need more pipe. I kind of started mocking up this Y pipe, and then I realized my exhaust is so far ahead I need like another like 4 to 5 feet of straight, so I have to dig that around. This one's a little gong showy, my clamping system there, but you get the idea. Not too bad. When I get bored of it, I think I'm going to cut the tops off and I'll put the old tractor clappers on there, but for now it should work. I have to put another coat of paint on them, but got my wheels all bolted in now. I think the stud, well, this stud's too long. There's a couple of them like that, so I'm going to have to trim them so I can put those funky caps around. I'm on the fence though. I'm pretty sure I want to paint the wheels. Pretty much, I think everything chrome for the most part is going to get like this flat black. So I'm thinking the wheels might be the same. We'll see. Because it's kind of thinking like door handles flat black, the mirrors, grab handles, the exhaust, these, the taillights. That's kind of my plan. But yeah, I think that's about as far as we're going to get tonight. Tomorrow's another day. I got as far as getting this sucker in here, so it pretty much needs a little bit of TLC, but this is basically a gas powered oh, she does not like to open. It is an old gas powered air compressor. So it's got a 3-cylinder head, it's got a flathead 4-cylinder. I'm basically just going to go through it quick, check all the fluids, change the oil, and get this sucker ready so I can start doing some sandblasting. I picked up a pressure pot a while ago, so I basically want to hook it to that and get some blasting done on the truck. Mr. Limpy over here. Hey. Kind of like spraying his ankle a little while ago, so he's kind of getting over that. He was good today, but it seems like when he sleeps he brings on the suck there and tries to get a bunch of attention, which seems to work with me anyways. Well, I think that's where I'm going to leave this one for now. I have to get some straight exhaust pipe before I can start finishing those. Well, I'll finish it up and hook them up properly. I might start tomorrow, maybe working on making the mounts for the stacks, and then I can do a little bit, work on a little bit of the pipe under there, but that's about it. Then I'll probably get back to actually doing what I said I was going to do and welding up the box and stuff before I can do some sandblasting. I probably got to get this thing functioning so I can do some blasting. I'd like to do some of that today. But anyways, as always, thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Later.